You are listening to the Young Black Travelers podcast. Black voices chatting on experiential travel, dedicated to creating a global community of travelers. Be bold, be inspired, be spontaneous. We are YBT. Well, welcome to the Young Black Travelers podcast. Listen, you clearly see we have a panel of new faces here, but my name is Asher Cunningham, and I am the founder of Young Black Travelers. And today we are with an esteemed group of people, and we.
Hello.
I love it. She did. By the way, she did caution us that she's probably going to be a little bit unhinged on this podcast episode. But we're here for it, right?
Let's do it.
But we are in Gatlinburg, Tennessee right now. We're going to get into it in a little bit. But right now, before we go, I'm going to have each of them introduce themselves to you. So I'm going to start from all the way left.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Happy Sunday.
It is Sunday.
My name is Armel. I've been traveling for a bit, and I joined YBT a few months ago. It's been a great experience. I've enjoyed getting to know the group, and, it's been great.
Good. And next.
Hi, my name is Lori. I've been traveling since birth, considering I'm an immigrant. And I'm a recent addition to YBT, and I'm happy to be here, happy to be in your company, happy to provide the jokes.
Good.
And good morning. So my name is Nikki, and I joined YBT back in 2019. And, things have picked up since the pandemic, and it's been great being a part of it. I love to travel, so it's just fitting.
Yeah, so listen, and so this is a group of people who are part of YBT, who we came to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, thanks to the Getaway Society for sponsoring this amazing weekend. And they sponsored this house, so I'm sure you're seeing some of the shots of the background of their house, and you're going to see a lot more of those images from their they have 2 Gatlinburg homes, actually 3. And so you should, go to Getaway Society right now, getawaysociety.com, and look up their homes. They're in different parts of the country, and consider coming to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. We're going to talk about our experience today over the weekend in Gatlinburg. But before we get there, I think one of the questions I have for you, the first question is, in one word, how would you describe your weekend and why? Who want to go first? Nikki.
All right. So I would say calm. Very calm. It's if you're looking for buzz and excitement, it's definitely a different form. So I would say it's very green. There's a lot of scenery around Gatlinburg, if that's something you're interested in. The mountains, that's a beautiful sight to see. So I would say it's very appealing on the eyes.
Yeah.
I do believe that. It does give this relaxation, calm vibe. So that's what I would say.
Calm. And I agree with you. Literally every morning I got up and I went on. There are 2, porches. What do you guys call them? Balconies? Verandas, whatever you call it.
Nature spaces.
They're 2 nature spaces. And listen, literally every morning I get up and I go out there and I say my prayers and I meditate and I read my Bible. So it's very relaxing because there's just trees in the back.
Yeah.
It's so peaceful.
And the occasional bear.
And the occasional bears. Right behind the house. Yes.
Bear in the house.
Right. How about you, Lori?
I would say enlightening. I don't know what I expected in coming to Gatlinburg. I'm not familiar with Gatlinburg at all. And all I know is Tennessee, and we see the current climate. And so coming into the South is something that I don't know what to expect. And then I got here. It's absolutely beautiful. I learned a lot. I met some great people, chit-chatted, and it's actually quite great. People are very welcoming.
Wow, that's good. Armel?
I'd say restorative. Just because the vibes of just the house, they have like everything here set up. They have like a game room set up upstairs. They have a jacuzzi. They have a hot tub. They have all these different things that just make you feel at home.
Yeah.
Game room, pool, sauna.
Everything. So they have a home theater in the basement too in this house. So it was just, that very welcoming vibe as soon as I got here. Not even to talk of nature, just the views, just being outside, the mountains, all of that.
Yeah.
It just, makes you feel centered. And yeah, it was great.
Wow. This is good. This is a great way to start off this conversation. But before we go to break, I guess my question for you, we're entering into summer, and this is the season finale. But I want to ask each of you, before we go to the main conversation, where are you planning to travel this summer? Armel.
So on my list right now, I have North Dakota and Texas.
Okay.
I do have...
This ain't Texas. No. Whatever
right.
it says.
Whatever Beyonce said.
Notice they said I would be unhinged.
Don't block us out.
Do you see the lie they told? Do I seem unhinged to you? I don't know.
Who's unhinged?
You clearly, not me. It ain't me.
Well, listen, this is my moment to be unhinged. But okay. How about you, Lori? Where you plan to go?
I have nothing set in stone yet, but I'm thinking of taking a trip to Sedona. I hear it's absolutely beautiful, great for hikes, and it almost feels otherworldly to be there. So that's something I'm looking at. I'm also considering doing a service trip to Colombia. So that would be my second time in Colombia, and I think it's an absolutely beautiful country, and so I'm hoping that those come to fruition.
Wow, wait, so say a little bit more about service trip. What does that mean?
So the church I grew up in, every year they have a community that they sponsor in Colombia, and they will be going this year just to help out with general things around the place, maintenance, maybe doing some painting, but also you get to explore Colombia. So I'm looking forward to getting to do some service, but also, Colombia is beautiful. It's one of the blackest Afro-Latino countries. So just being able to, the first time I went to Colombia, I went to Cali. And this time I'm going somewhere else. I believe somewhere close to Bogota. So I'm really looking forward to that experience and seeing a new city.
Wow, I love this. Okay, Nikki.
Yeah, so for me, this fall I am gearing up for some things happening in my life professionally. So the trips I have in my mind will be kind of more spontaneous. Don't have anything super solidified, but I am entertaining the idea of Iceland in August. And I should be in Atlanta and Denver. So, yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, clearly this is the Young Black Travelers, and clearly there are some trips on the agenda. So hopefully we get you guys back on the podcast, maybe with Tony, to talk about those adventures that has happened. But, we're going to go to break right now. And then when we come back, we're going to get into the main conversation where we're going to get into our Getaway Society weekend and our Gatlinburg adventure. So stay tuned. Well, hold up. Before we get back to the conversation, here's a travel perk just for the YBT family. Planning your next trip? Save on your stay with our partners at the Getaway Society by using promo code ZSVIP. It's simple. Simply visit getawaysociety.com, book your stay, enter ZSVIP. Again, that's ZSVIP. And enjoy exclusive savings available through Young Black Travelers. Because at YBT, we are not just inspiring you to travel, we're helping you get there. Now, back to the show. Well, welcome back to the Young Black Travelers podcast. Again, my name is Asher Cunningham. We are in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Are you guys excited?
Yes, sir.
Excited.
What does it mean to you?
It really just depends on the day. Today, it's just gratitude for life.
Okay. That's great. Gratitude is a must.
Yeah.
Yes.
Coffee.
Yes, Coffee did say that.
She did say that. Where's she there?
Blessings are falling in her right hand.
It's a good question, though, because we've learned on this trip that we all define excitement differently.
I love that.
It's definitely a good question.
Yeah.
Way to censor it.
Yeah.
Way to censor that.
Nikki is okay. Oh,
Tell us about-
let's
tell
park
us about
that.
your
Let's park
definition
that.
of
But I'm parking that. That's the next question. But what's in your cups? By the way, you see these amazing cups, YBT Cup. Thank you to the events team who have designed these cups. Look at this. And then we're all, again, the Getaway Society cups. They always come, the apartments, the houses always come stacked. So symbols, logos on them, Getaway Society. But what's in your cups?
Cognac.
Okay, come
No,
on.
I'm just joking. I have some refreshing water.
But
Just water.
to refresh when you're parched, all right? How about you, Lori?
What's in my cup stays in my cup.
Ooh, okay. Let it stay there. Respect. Armel.
Respect that. I have some orange juice over here and some tea in this cup.
Oh, come on. Tea drinker. And again, this is some mimosa, some orange juice, and some champagne. Cheers. Come on, let's cheers. Let's do a cheers to an amazing weekend.
Yes.
Cheers. Cheers. So, okay. Nikki brought us there. Nikki said,
Take me through there.
Let's go. Let's
take
go.
us through there, Nikki.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. Nikki said each of us define excitement very differently.
Yeah.
And I think, so define and explain, what do you mean?
Okay, so what do I mean by us? How do I define excitement, or what do I mean by us defining
Each people
excitement?
define excitement differently.
Yeah, so I mean, when I think of excitement, I think of like I think of, you know, I think of like, I don't know how to
Party,
word for
you
it.
know, clubs,
Yeah.
out, just
Well-
having be outside.
Well, I do not
We in the hood now, baby.
The outside of Gatlinburg.
Be outside.
No, that's not the kind of excitement that I mean. So I don't club,
the clear.
but when I don't club, but I do think that you can have excitement outside of, you know, ratchet parties and clubs. But when I think of excitement, I think of, you know, just a little bit more like lights and people and, you know, I like the mix up. I like the.
But you just said you don't like ratchet. I mean, I feel like ratchet and mix up, they cousins.
They're synonyms.
Well,
Well,
I have my own.
She loved the
version.
mix up. She just told you what she liked.
I like to see the busyness, like, you know, when I think of excitement, I think of like Times Square kind of excitement. Not necessarily, I know Times Square has you know, people think of it as like super busy and things like that, but you know what I mean. So for instance, or should we get into like one of our experiences with the...
Well, let's park it, but just give general. Yeah.
Yeah, so generally that's what I think. I think of, you know, seeing activities and just people moving, you know, just a little bit. Excitement comes with sound, okay? And this is a very, like I said before, calming, quiet, retreat, restorative vibe. Yeah.
Okay.
I think of
That's valid. That's valid.
lights, concert,
It is.
music.
It is. And I think your point is really important when we think about travel styles of individuals. So, and I think we've echoed this so many times on our podcast. You know, especially when you get to group travel, it is really important to really understand different people's styles, and
I know that's right.
because that's very important. So Nikki probably a person who loves to go out and adventure and do
Yes.
things, versus maybe I may be looking for just a simple retreat, getaway, sit down, do nothing. You may find, especially in those settings, some tension, right? And so it's really important when you are planning trips to really keep these things in mind. And I think it can be done actually well where you actually merge both,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So,
Yeah.
but Gatlinburg does have, I mean, it was very exciting when we went out yesterday.
Yeah,
I
we'll talk
mean,
about that.
it was very exciting. So, but let's go there now. So we went out yesterday. We went to Anakeesta.
Anastasia.
They got it right this time.
Anna
Anakeesta.
whatever. I think it's called Anakeesta. But we put the name.
Alabaster.
She's been calling
You they call it Alabaster. but
Alcatraz.
She has so many names
I
for it.
come to pour my
Anita Baker.
praise. But we went yesterday to Anakeesta. Just someone tell the listeners, what is Anakeesta?
I would call it a mountaintop amusement park. Not so much a park, but more so an amusement experience. So it's not going to be like your Six Flags, but it does have really nice rides. You can take different rail rides through the mountains, through the greenery. They have fire pits. You can sit and watch the lookout. They have a high point that shows you all the different mountain peaks and identifies them for you. They have like a adult jungle gym. I mean, I guess the kids could use it too, but you know, everyone wants to allow their inner kid to thrive. So it allows you to do that. So it's a create your own experience type of thing.
Create your own experience. I mean, I guess we did see the lookout points, but we were too busy, Nikki, on the roller coaster because clearly. So tell it. Well, you're going to tell them about the roller coaster. But Gatlinburg and Anakeesta Park has actually, I think, don't quote me on this, but we look it up. It's one of the only mountain coasters, or probably one of the longest. But we'll get the facts for you in the country. It's actually very unique to this area, and it's something that you definitely need to check out when you come to Gatlinburg. And it's definitely something to do. So, Nick, I mean, I was a little bit nervous, honestly, going on it because I'm not a roller coaster fan. I don't like roller coasters, but this is something I knew I needed to do because the scenery, when it's out, when it's daylight, you could see a lot. But Nikki, tell them a little bit about it.
Yeah, so Anakeesta has 2 roller coasters there. Again, it's not like Six Flags where they're going to be super high, like your King Ka or El Toro, but
R.I.P. King Ka.
Yeah, so,
Oh,
but
yeah,
it does have 2 roller coasters that provide some level of thrill. I believe that even if you're a person that is afraid of heights, it's pretty decent. It's not going to be too scary or anything. But I loved it. Like I had an amazing experience.
Oh, we know.
Yes,
The
it was the
excitement.
excitement that I was looking for after all of
It
this
was the excitement.
restoration.
It had the mix-up she needed.
Yeah.
Yes, you know.
The people were there.
Yeah, 'cause after restoration and meditating, you have
You
to
should have
wake
seen
up.
her face after that. Nikki came alive.
After meditating and restoring, you have to wake up. Okay,
Okay.
so day must come.
That's the word.
And
Come on now. Preach, sister.
That preached on this Sunday morning. Wow.
Hush, 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 ba, 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 ba.
so it definitely, I had a good time on the roller coasters. We were able to go on an extra time for free.
It's the hush.
I cannot.
Wow.
Crazy. They're crazy. They're
Continue.
crazy. They're crazy. I guess. I mean, so her prayer language she got from all this restoration this weekend. But but again, after the prayer and everything, the roller coasters is an amazing form of excitement. And the way it works is you get 2 rides for the price of $19,
Which was pretty cheap.
pretty cheap.
But the park is $40.
Yes.
Yeah.
The park is $40, so $40 for entry, and then you have access to the entire park. However, for the roller coasters, that's a separate fee, and that's where you pay the $19 for 2 rides. You can either ride each ride each ride twice.
Once.
Well, no, you can ride it twice, and then that's it. You get 2 rides for the night.
Yeah, so
for
each
the
one you
19.
can ride once, or you can do 2 of the same ride, or
Okay.
Right.
choose your own adventure, but you get 2 rides.
You get 2 rides. So either, yes, exactly like she said, either ride them both twice, individually twice, or once each.
But then I'm not sure if there were just not enough people there. Well, there was a lot of people there because their wait times were showing incorrect. But we rode one of them twice.
Yes, we did. So we actually got a total of 3 rides. So we rode the first. Do you remember the name of the first ride?
First one. Oh,
It was like
God.
Reach
Tony, you're
Runner,
here.
something like that.
By the way, Tony and Ashley's in the room. You're not seeing them.
Was it Rail
but-
Runner?
Yes,
Rail Runner.
it's Hellbound, even though we don't claim that, we still haven't bound. And then there's
Hallelujah.
and then there's the Railroad Runner. So we were able to ride the Hellbound twice.
Yeah.
And the Rail Runner once. And thanks to Tony and I's charm, they allowed us to go.
Beauty wins again.
Yeah. And
yeah,
then so Asher benefited from that actually.
Good. Yeah.
His proximity to the pretty privilege.
All right. So that was Anakeesta. We also saw like the town. I mean, it was buzzing when we went out yesterday. We want to talk a little bit about it. Go ahead.
Before we done outside.
Yeah,
Before
son,
we
chat
finish
your
with-
chat.
I know.
There's a
Before
bear
we
outside,
finish,
guys.
wow.
Where?
Thank you,
There.
You're lying.
Lord. Look
Yeah,
at
right
that.
there.
Oh my
Where?
God. Hello, baby.
Can you guys see
cake.
that?
Hold on.
Live, we are seeing a bear live.
Hold on, listen. Where is it? Oh my! It's right outside
Yeah,
the
it's
house.
right there.
Tony is taking a video of it. Wow!
It's like a baby
So,
bear.
audience, we are seeing a sighting of a brown bear live.
He's just hanging out.
Oh
in the
my
neighborhood,
gosh,
you know?
this is literally the best completion to this. I've been praying all weekend to see a bear. Y'all lucky I'm shooting, or else I would have been outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
Out of doors with that bear right now.
you didn't
I
leave
have
any
a
food
piece of
outside,
chicken.
right?
I have a piece of chicken to offer him if he wants to come back. Just put the code. I'm
Just put it
playing.
outside.
We're not supposed to
Let's
feed
lock
them.
them
But in my
doors.
look at him crossing the street. He's hungry.
Not-
What they mean? Don't feed
Is
him.
it? Look, our podcast has just really come alive again. We just
Yeah.
saw a bear. Look at
It's
the
a
bear.
bear. He's just
A
hanging
bear is just
out.
a walking
And
bear.
he's just like walking around.
Is.
This is Tennessee.
Oh my gosh, my
Probably
soul
in
is
up-
so full.
In upstate New York, we would be seeing deers running around, but down here, we're just seeing bears walking about.
Hanging out.
Just casually walking around looking to terrorize someone's garbage.
Someone garbage. But again, we are in the Great Smoky Mountains. That's where we are, Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
It's their house.
It's their house. But Laura, you were saying.
I wanted to talk about the gondola ride because I think that was one of my favorite parts of last night.
yes.
It's a little scary because it travels up a pretty steep mountain, but there's 6 people in a gondola, glass bottoms. You can look down as you're going up, but then you see the beautiful panoramic view from the gondola, and that was amazing. And then we had a special moment on the gondola where we had like a group sing session out of nowhere. You know when you just randomly break out in song. And that's going to be a special moment for me. So also, even if you don't want to go on the coasters, which are also amazing, the gondola can provide you a quote unquote ride experience
Yeah.
too. And that's the only way to get up the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. There's really no other way up, and it's pretty high. It's pretty high.
And we did see those theme food, I don't know if you want to call them food truck or food vendors with this Alaska, Chicago.
States. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty
pretty
dope.
dope. I'd
What was
say-
your impression?
My impression, the views, I would say, are very impressive of the Smoky Mountains. Just staying there, just contemplating, taking it all in. That was just, a great experience.
Yeah.
And you can go up, there's this tower where you could go up and then you have like a panoramic view
We got you. We got you.
of the entire mountains. You can see like all the mountains and just standing there and like this
Yeah.
kind of like, and they have signs just telling you what you're looking at, the different mountain ranges, and that was really good.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
I'm telling you. So I know I want to come back. I'm coming back, and I know that I have to go back to Anakeesta, and I have to go back to Anakeesta in the day.
Yeah.
We went a little bit later. I mean, it's also great to go probably for the roller coaster maybe at sunset, but I mean, you got to get it at sunset, right? But so we saw a little bit. But I really would like to explore it in the day. It's also really great at night. So there
They
are
have
2
nighttime
different experiences.
experiences,
There's a
yeah.
lot of those. Like there's what is it called?
The Astralumina was
Yes.
one.
Yeah.
They also have like a free firefly path, I believe,
Yes.
that has like a synchronized light show to mimic fireflies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's a beautiful walk as well.
So yeah, it's definitely something you should check out both in the day and in the night. We were only here for about 2 days, so we don't have enough time. Like literally, we are recording this podcast and we're gonna head out. But it's something Armel has been saying. You would recommend a person come to Gatlinburg for how long?
I'd say at least 5 days to a week. I feel like you need that time. Just the experience in the getaway home. I feel like it's a full experience on its own.
Yeah.
And then stepping outside, there's so many activities you can do. So giving more time to this trip will make you experience and fully benefit from it.
Definitely.
And also, I'm sorry, I'm going to jump in. I want to note that like we have a pool in the cabin itself. There's a pool downstairs, but there's also a community pool. So if you want an outdoor pool experience, you could get an indoor and outdoor private or get to meet some people in the community. It's just a wonderful place to come back to.
Yeah. What was your favorite thing about the house?
Okay.
Or whatever you were about to say.
Oh, so I was just going to say to the audience, especially if you have families, because I know there's all types of, audience, that people who are watching this, but it's definitely a family-friendly town. So I know you think of Tennessee, you think of maybe Memphis or Nashville. A lot of people do bridal showers, bachelorette parties in Nashville, where there's more of the excitement. If this allows you to bring your family, it's very much kid-friendly. Anakeesta, there were children there, toddlers. So I would say if you have a family, you have children, and you are looking for a family vacation spot, you can definitely look into this. I think when we think of family vacation spots, we always think of Orlando.
Yeah.
But
This is Tennessee's Orlando.
yes, it really is. And even when in the same neighborhood of where Anakeesta is, there's a lot of different mini arcade-like places. We saw like a Scooby-Doo land,
Dollywood is here.
Dollywood is here.
Shout out to Dolly Parton.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I've never seen anything like this where just on one strip there's like 7-10 different arcade types. I mean, everything that you could think of is on one block. Different golfing experiences, arcades, all different types. So I definitely would encourage. I do think this is a family-friendly trip for all ages. It seems walkable. So for those, if you're disabled or anything, everything is just right there.
Yeah.
But I do believe that the town calls for a car, though.
Yeah, you gotta drive.
You should drive.
Because we drove. So okay, let's talk about that. So to get here, you could come. There are airports close to here. What is the closest airport?
When I put it in Google, it was Gatlinburg. I just put Gatlinburg.
But the flights there probably are expensive.
Yeah.
There's a Knoxville airport.
There's a Knoxville airport.
Yeah.
But Armel and I drove from Nashville, so you could do that. That's about a 3.5 to 4 hour drive. The others, you guys drove from New York, and how long was that?
15 hours. Yes, it was 15 hours. The map said 11 and a half. So, but with stops, it was about 15. And and you need the stops. So
Yeah, and it was clear roads too. You get to see a lot of beautiful sights. You go through the Shenandoah Valley, so if you want to stop there too, and
Shenandoah.
get some views.
I was just there last weekend.
So if you want to go through the Shenandoah Valley and check out the sights there too. So we got to see so many beautiful things. There were like small bridges when we went over the Potomac, for example. You get to see like absolute like beautiful sunrises and sunsets. So I would also recommend the drive. I mean, prepare yourself, wear some good compression socks, but it was worth the drive.
No, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, especially for families and students. I mean, families who are looking for something to do.
Yes.
This may be, wherever you're coming from, New York, Carolinas, Florida, it could be a good drive to just come to Gatlinburg and enjoy it, because people are experiencing different things along the way. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be driving, me personally, but it's a great drive.
Yeah.
And so you should definitely consider it. And also, let's talk about the temperature.
it's
been crazy.
Regulated, unlike me.
It's been hinged.
Yes, the weather is definitely beautiful.
Yeah. Armel, you're about to say something.
I would say if you come to Nashville, that could be another way if you want to have another experience. Go to Nashville, spend some time there, maybe a weekend. There's a lot to do in Nashville. It's like love music there.
Yeah.
Before
It's
driving
Music
over
City.
to Gatlinburg. So that could be another way to experience this.
Yeah, that's true. Like combine the trip. So this way, as you mentioned earlier, Asher, about balance, right? So if you're looking for you want a trip that has everything, the excitement and the calm piece, you can do that. You can start off with Gatlinburg and then end in Nashville or vice versa.
Yeah. Because we're actually, again, we're leaving today, so we're going back through Nashville. So I'll be staying over in Nashville for the night. So I'm looking forward to doing, just exploring a little of Nashville.
Some
Nikki's
excitement.
a little bit
excitement.
Nikki's like, are you talking about me? But I'll be just trying to see what Nashville has to offer. And I'll tell you, Nashville is definitely a great add to this trip. The drive may be about 3.5 hours, but I do think going there first or even ending it there just makes sense, because Nashville, Hollywood Boulevard or whatever it's called, is just really packed. I've seen stuff like that, but a lot of things are congested in one area. There's just a lot of activities going on. So it's something you'll definitely enjoy. So we're going to go to break, and then when we come back, we're going to wrap this entire conversation up from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and hopefully you consider coming to Gatlinburg at the Getaway Society's house.
So, before we wrap up today's episode, we've got something special we'd love for you to be a part of. Now, if you've been enjoying this season of the Young Black Travelers, come and celebrate with us at our Passport to Autumn brunch, a curated brunch experience in partnership with The Rogers Garden. Join us on Saturday, September 26th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 708 Rogers Avenue in Brooklyn. Throw on your favorite shades of brown, enjoy an amazing brunch, meet fellow travelers, and help support global travel experiences for the next generation. Tickets are only $50 per person. Brunch is included and a cash bar will be available. We can't wait to connect with you in person. Get your ticket, bring someone, and we'll see you at Passport to Autumn. Now, let's jump back into our finale.
All right, so welcome back to our podcast from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Again, I'm Asher Cunningham, and we are here in Gatlinburg at the Getaway Society's house. A phenomenal, beautiful, big house here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Luxurious. Yes. But listen, I'm going to pass it over to you guys. What are your impressions of the house? Describe the house from your perspective to our listeners. Why should they why should they come to Gatlinburg, and why should they stay at the Getaway Society house? Armel.
I'd say as soon as you walk in through the door, it's just very welcoming. You feel like you're walking into a home. The kitchen is furnished, the house, the way it's set up. There's a big screen TV as soon as you walk in.
Every room.
In every single room. It's the World Cup right now, so you can watch all your games.
Yeah.
In the back.
We had a whole barbecue yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Sure did.
Grilled some burgers.
And watching the games outside.
Yep. It was an experience.
Yeah.
It just feels very homey. Downstairs, you have a little home theater. You have a pool. I spent some time in there just, relaxing and hanging out. There's a sauna outside. There's a jacuzzi.
Yeah.
So it just feels really homey and welcoming.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good. How about you?
Wow.
Lori,
That
Jesus,
was
listen.
a stop. My God. I thought I was unforgettable.
It's early. You are
You're
unforgettable.
special.
But it's early in the morning.
I
and
suppose.
so,
It's 10 o'clock.
my mind has woken up, but it's still waking up. So,
Jesus.
Lori.
I guess, or whatever. This house is absolutely beautiful. Like, as we were pulling up, I felt like it feels like a community. So it feels like if you were in the suburbs, but you walk in and you get that camp, you feel that cabin feel.
Yeah.
You walk through the doors, as Armel said, you see the kitchen, beautiful table that seats, probably could seat at least 8 people.
Yeah.
So there's space. There's a island countertop, so we can do multiple things at the same time. Again, there's a pool indoor. There's a jacuzzi on one of the balconies. We got 2. There's a sauna. There's rocking chairs, and all of it overlooking nature. It's absolutely beautiful. And I do want to point out that Asher mentioned that there are 3 houses, and we stayed in the smallest house that they have that holds 10 people, sleeps 10 people. So there's a place for everyone.
Yeah.
So you can, if you want a big group, if you guys want to come, have game night, do ratchetry. Within reason, you can come and you can have the experience that you're looking for. You can drive down into town and have that experience as well. But the house itself, absolutely beautiful. Each bedroom has its own bathroom. The master bedroom, or are we allowed
my
to say
God.
master anymore? The main
On
bedroom.
Juneteenth weekend.
Exactly. Disrespectful of me. The main bedroom has a jacuzzi in the room, and that's
Big time
separate
jacuzzi.
from the bathroom.
The whole
okay?
big shower.
They call it primary. That's what it is. Now they're calling it primary.
Oh, that's
My
the new
bad.
terminology?
I
Yeah,
believe
because
so.
master, you know the roots as we are on Juneteenth
Juneteenth
weekend.
weekend.
So,
Okay.
but the main bedroom has a jacuzzi inside, and you have these very large beds that you fall into the bed and you don't wake up until the next morning. You wonder how it happened. Absolutely comfortable. Everything is well stocked. They got towels for you. They have body wash, lotion, everything. The house is just, they took their time to create a luxury experience for us and to make sure that when we come, we want for nothing. You can just do everything you need here.
Wow,
Yeah.
Nikki.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Lori said this, but every room does have a bathroom and has a television, so it's really nice. Like you can just go back to your room, and retreat back to your room and watch the TV. So I enjoyed it every night. I just go back to my room, catch a little Pop the Balloon episode, and
If
You're an
feeling
addict by
spicy,
now.
you can go upstairs and play some pool.
oh yes,
The game room.
yes, yeah,
The pool table. They have air hockey. Yesterday I was playing Pac-Man on it's one of those arcade screens. It is really, really, really nice. I mean, listen, we're not going to be telling you to consider something that I don't think we enjoyed. And I think we all enjoy this property. And the reason why we are doing this podcast here and we partner with the Getaway Society is because we believe in what they're doing. We really want to see that the Getaway Society has so many more homes across the country. And you actually staying at a lot of these homes. We actually went to their Martha's Vineyard home, and we're going to do a podcast on that and compare both experiences. But again, they are in different locations. And so if you're looking for a getaway with your family, with your friends, maybe it's a bachelor weekend, whatever it is, these homes, I think, are honestly options that you should consider. And by the way, it's Juneteenth weekend. They are Black owned.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's the reason why you should probably look for Getaway Society first versus maybe Airbnb, wherever. Airbnb doesn't have our interests at heart, but the Getaway Society, you could probably make some money and even join the investment group. And we had Carrington, so make sure you go back and listen to Carrington's episode on our podcast. He is one of the founders of the Getaway Society, so make sure you go back and you listen to that episode with Carrington. But the final question I have for you guys before we close, I want you guys to complete this sentence. After this weekend, I'm leaving with, and it could be a whole sentence after that. So after this weekend, Nikki, you are leaving with.
What am I leaving with? Peace. I got a lot of peace. A lot of peace. There was no rah-rah, so a lot of peace. I'm leaving this weekend with peace, and I'm going back home for the rah-rah.
You're
Fair.
centered.
Yeah, going to Harlem.
Okay. How about you, Lori? After this weekend, I'm leaving with.
I'm leaving with lifelong memories. Like, this is a place that you make memories with people you enjoy. And there are definitely going to be key moments that I hold on to for the rest of my life, even if it's just these timeshare
Wow.
discussions.
Wait, no, you got to say a little bit more about that because
Get into it.
So
That.
you can also, there's like side experiences. If you like a little like side quest situation, we stopped in at the Walmart on our first day here, and the Wyndham Hotels group, they happen to have a section, and they're like, come on, get some free things, get giveaways. And we're like, I mean, we love a little free, you feel me? We like a little free. So we went over to the section, we put our name in raffles. They had wonderful things like buy one, get one, or different coupons that you can get things for free. But they also had an opportunity that you can win things or activities to do in the city if you just sit through their 2-hour explanation of they're not timeshare. It's ownership experiences through Wyndham Hotels, as they say, vacation ownership. And so we stopped by. We were able to get the tickets for Anakeesta, 6 tickets.
Yeah.
And like we said earlier,
Yeah.
that admission is $40. So completely free for sitting through this. We were able to get 6 tickets to Anakeesta.
Got my ticket
And
right here.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on, come on,
Show
come
it
on,
to
crinkle in the mic.
proof.
Come on, crinkle in the mic.
Anakeesta.
And we were also even able to get $200 in gift cards that we can use at restaurants in what they call the Island, which is a place where they have a Ferris wheel with a beautiful view of the entire city. And they have several restaurants and different themed things. They have like animatronic dinosaurs. They have some parrots in there. It's absolutely beautiful. And so we went to our presentation. We were able to get those things. And wink, wink. You could, if you win right, you could get some cruises. You can get some additional trips. So I'll definitely say maybe
Well, they're
stop by
not-
the Walmart.
Well, and they're not sponsoring us, so
No.
not too much on.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, make the most of your trip.
But maybe Wyndham,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But
shout
Wyndham,
out
if
to
you want to
Wyndham. Hey,
sponsor
Wyndham.
us,
Come on,
Listen,
come on.
Why
YBT.
not? You know,
Yes.
good brand. But Armel, so I'm leaving with.
Calmness and wonder. It's just like I said, very welcoming home. This crew also very welcoming, and just wandering nature. You know, being outside, just right outside on the balcony, you can see like the trees, and we just saw a bear right now. Being out in Gatlinburg, the views and all of that. So it's just that
Get it,
aspect of just like
Triple
wandering in nature and just feeling calm. Yeah.
Wow.
And I just want to add this too. I know we stress that family and friends can come here, but it is a great experience for if you're a large corporation or like a small company and you're looking for a team building retreat.
Team retreat, that's what we're here for.
I definitely think that this is an ideal situation just because usually for team building retreats or things like that, you probably won't be going out as much. You probably would do a few outings, but you want to do a lot of team building inside the home. And with the arcade and the game room and all of this, it definitely provides the space for a lot of team building and privacy too, where you can retreat to your own space and still feel like you have some kind of downtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is good. And listen, I am so excited that you guys had a phenomenal experience. And we're so grateful to the Getaway Society for sponsoring this weekend's experience. Again, we really want to admonish you to consider coming to the Getaway Society house. And again, they're in different locations. We're in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And I'll say, I know I'd heard of Gatlinburg, Tennessee before this, but I don't think that I actually imagined what it meant before I came here, right? And I think a lot of Black people, a lot of people, I mean, especially if you're from the North, you're not necessarily thinking that I'm going to go to Gatlinburg.
No.
So it's something that honestly, if you're probably from the North or wherever you're listening from, consider coming to Gatlinburg if it was not on your list, because it is a very different experience. And one of the things, we're in the World Cup season.
Yes.
The World Cup is happening all across North America, Canada, US, and Mexico. And America has actually been trended now because
the
people
Knicks just won. Don't forget about
come on,
the Knicks.
Congrats to the Knicks, by the way. Congrats, Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5.
Knicks
What
in
was
5.
it? My mayor, Muslim. My bagels are Jewish.
So my mayor's Muslim, my bagels are Jewish.
My Christian Dior. It was supposed to be Knicks in 4, but it's okay. We came back. We came back. We know what happened, why we didn't get it.
Oh boy.
Art area that you could do all sorts of artistic things too. So if you want something a little calmer and you're not trying to go on nobody's mountain roller coaster, you could also do some art.
There's a lot to do. And also, Armel, we went to the Mabry Wilson House. Now, listen.
That was fun. Yeah.
Fun, great experience, great educational experience.
Yeah, I was like, we learned a lot just about like emancipation in Tennessee, what it meant in Knoxville, just the history of like how different slaves in the 19th century were able to actually get their freedom and what it entailed and the significance of Juneteenth to those people. It was a really good learning experience.
It really was. I mean, listen, I learned so much. Like I'm a history buff. I like history. I didn't even recognize, there was a split between East and West Tennessee. We also heard, I mean, it's Juneteenth weekend, but we also heard they made reference to the point that clearly, the emancipation happened at different periods. So like when we think about this thing from a 2026 perspective, we're like, oh, it all happened in one day.
Right.
But
And
different people heard it at different points. And so those stories, I mean, going into that house, seeing where the slaves worked, just seeing the house in general, I mean, where the slave masters live. It wasn't a plantation, but just seeing that was, I guess, impactful, and just hearing the story, the shared stories from 4 different perspectives. No, well, I mean, you don't have to go to Ghana,
but you
got to hear it from this
history
perspective.
here.
You got to hear from, and I think as Black people, we got to hear the stories from all perspective, from the Ghanaian, the African perspective, from the Brazilian perspective, the American perspective, the Caribbean, because all of these perspectives are different, but there's something connected, but they're very different either way. But listen, we could say, go ahead, Nikki.
Oh, just one last thing. Just because Lori mentioned a lot of Black people, now I think it depends on what you consider a lot. I never want to sell Gatlinburg as Atlanta. It is, you will come here and
it ain't blacked out.
You would surely feel I looked online before coming here. I think it's between a 1% to 5% of the population here are Black. And most of the Black people here are tourists. So you're not getting the, again, Atlanta vibes or like New York City vibes on Black. But we did see some Black people. I
saw quite a bit.
But I wouldn't say it was a whole lot of Black people, though. I would say
it was like all the
say it was
cultures
vanilla,
too. I saw
and we were
like other
I saw
besides Black people, I
Dominicans.
saw like
we did.
People of different Asian descents, South Asian, East Asians.
But what I will say is the
so
Black
it's quite
people we
diverse,
saw were young.
Yeah.
So that's actually a good idea. Yeah, no, I mean young as in
saw a
like
mix.
20s, 30s, and 40s. So that's good.
I saw a mix. I saw some people up there as well.
Got you. But listen, so listen, this is definitely a place you gotta come.
Yeah.
We highly recommend it. But again, we want to thank everyone for listening to today's episode. Again, we want to thank the Getaway Society for sponsoring this weekend. Again, you should definitely check out the Getaway Society's website. Just go to getawaysociety.com. And definitely check out their website and check out their properties. We want to thank you for listening. We want to thank the team who has put this weekend together. Let's give them a round of applause. Come on. We give them, I think this thing does that. But it's not working. But anywho,
Soundboard is racist.
The sound. Hold on, we got to get it working. It does it. It does it. Just for a few minutes.
Some excitement.
I was just wondering, is there a specific code for our listeners to really get them to come here?
Oh yeah, for the Getaway Society.
Hey, host, is there a code for our listeners that they could use to come
but
here?
this is what we'll say. You definitely have to join our YBT tribe for this code. We have an exclusive code if you are interested in getting a discount from one of the Getaway Society's property. Again, we are Getaway Society's partners. So if you're interested in joining the YBT tribe, just go to our Instagram page and just message us. We'll send you the link. You get into the tribe and we'll give you the code. But there is a code. You can get a discount on one of the Getaway Society's property. Just join the YPT tribe and we'll give it over to you. But again, we want to thank you for listening to this podcast. We want to thank the team who's put this together. We want to thank you all, and we're grateful that you enjoyed it. And we want to encourage you. Summer is coming, so make sure you get out. Go and enjoy.
Yes.
Go and explore. Book that
All
trip.
Summer 26.
Summer 26 is going to be a great one. The World Cup is happening. So
great
much
summer.
is happening here in the United States and around the world. And if you probably don't even have a trip yet booked, well,
Book it.
I mean, book it, but we are literally staying in a place
You
that
see the
you could
material.
consider. So definitely consider the Getaway Society. So until next time, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.